What's your soul saying? Oh.
Welcome back to my channel, Aligning with My Soul, and welcome to all the new subscribers. Thank you so much for 500 subscribers. I'm really excited and thrilled that I've hit 500, and I'm really excited and about how quickly it's unfolding and growing my channel. It means the world to me, and thank you just so much for your comments and everything that you leave, your love and support. It really does encourage me to continue this channel, and I'm just really excited basically. So thank you so much. It means the world to me. This channel is based, if you're new, this channel is based on me tapping into the masculine energy, because usually it's the feminine that is drawn to watch readings. You'll be the conscious one, the positive polarity, which means your energy will be going to the masculine. And when I say divine masculine, divine feminine, it is just energy, so please don't be offended by me labelling that. If I say him, her, he, she, just put it into your situation and your circumstance, how it resonates to you, so please don't be offended by me using the term feminine or masculine. I do realise it's energy. And this channel is based on for people that are in some kind of challenge with their twin flame or separation. And when I say separation, I like to call it preparation, because you're not with a physical person, but you're both preparing to come back as one. And you're never, you are one soul, so you aren't apart. You're just not with a physical person. You're both concentrating on your individual spiritual journey and things that you're working through. So I hope that comforts you in some way and doesn't make you, helps you feel not so alone, because you're never alone. Because for one, like I said, you're not separated from your twin, and you have God's love with you, so don't ever feel lonely. I know that sometimes, it is challenging and heart-wrenching, this journey, this twin flame journey, but it is a blessing to experience such beautiful love, unconditional love. And a lot of people don't understand if they haven't experienced it, but it is such an intense love. It's just unreal. So, and the channel is based on me, revealing and exposing my twin flame journey, because my spiritual journey was triggered by my twin flame. And the more confident I get, I will be sharing my twin flame journey with you. And in the readings, I'm doing the readings for the person that's watching, but I'm also doing it for myself, because I find it helps I'm helping myself, and I want to help others as well that are in similar situations to me. I really do believe about sharing the love and supporting each other through different things that are happening to us that are difficult and painful, and it's about keeping focused and trusting in God, and it makes me feel close to God as well. So I'm drawn to use oracle cards as well, because I think that it's much more clear, it's much more sincere and genuine, and just a much better understanding, and I feel closer to God when I use oracle cards as well. So I'm going to start shuffling. I'm going to use all of my cards. I'm going to use one from each of the decks. So first of all, I'm going to use the Daily Guidance from Doreen Virtue. And basically, I'm not really going to ask a question again. I'm just going to see what cards want to come out. But it's, I usually base it on, what energy he's in and how is he feeling towards the person that's actually watching, because I know how important that is for you that's watching. So I've asked for God's guidance and blessings before I did this reading, so let's see what comes out today. What does your masculine want you to know? Where's his energy? What he's dealing with, and just how is he feeling towards the person that's watching? Nice clear message, please. And then after I've done the cards, I go to my pots. This is the energy pot of how he's feeling towards you, and then this is the communication pot of how, what he'd like to communicate to you in the 3D, if he had the opportunity, and what is he actually saying in the 5D to you. And then I get a card for you at the end to help you stay focused and it's the reminder class to bring forth your beautiful divine inner spirit. So that's to help you stay focused and what God wants you to know today as well. So sorry I keep saying so. There's lots of things that I repeat myself. I say so a lot and I say beautiful a lot. So I'll try my hardest to use some different words. Right. What does your masculine want you to know? What energy is it in? Ground yourself. That's that one. I have got the guidebook and the additional message if I need it. So let's start with this card and then I'm going to shuffle the other cards. Right. Ground yourself. When you detach from awareness of your body and the physical world, you become ungrounded. Although it's pleasant to float heavenward, your attention and work are needed upon the earth. We're helping you balance the spiritual and material so that you can enjoy fulfilling earthly life. So, your masculine, I mean, there's lots of butterflies, beautiful nature around this angel here. And butterflies is about transformation as well. But ground yourself is, you know, you need to ground yourself and don't spend too much time basically in the 5D and too much in the 3D. It's about balance again, and we had this a lot in the last reading. So your masculine could be, you know, he's having to ground himself and detach himself from certain things, and at the same time dealing with things that need to be dealt with in the 3D as well. So let's see what the additional message is on that one. He could be wanting you to ground yourself as more as well. So it could be for the person that's watching, you need to ground yourself. Because it is good to be, like the card says, it is good to come out of the 3D and go into the 5D, but you still have to ground yourself and know what is actually going on and deal with what's going on in the 3D. So, and when you're grounded, you know, you're balanced, aren't you? Because it's about being in the now again, about being aware of your thoughts, being aware of everything that's going on. Be aware of what your mind is saying. Is it controlling you? And grounding yourself is, you know, about going out into nature, spending time outside. We've had the sun energy a lot recently as well. So, and you know, going outside and nature, being by water and stuff like that helps you stay grounded, and everything seems so much more easier. You just feel more connected to God. You feel gratitude. So ground yourself. Let's see. This card is a signal that your energy and attention need to be grounded. If you've been feeling spacey, confused or forgetful, this card speaks to the reason. And ungroundedness means that your attention is directed up too high and you're not in your body. A balance is needed between a focus on spirit and a focus on earth. You can ground yourself by walking barefoot on the grass or the soil, by eating foods from the ground like potatoes, carrots, by rubbing your bare feet, by touching a tree or a plant, or by visualising roots coming from the bottom of your feet into the earth. Grounding will help you better concentrate and focus, and you will increase your connection to the angels. Yeah. So if you could be basically too much in your head, basically this card is saying. Your masculine could be too much in his head and he needs to ground himself and spend some time outside, or he is actually going through and doing that and spending time outside in nature to help ground himself. But he could be all in his head at the moment, so as if he's not really taking in what's going on, or he's preoccupied all the time because there's so much going on and he's not actually just taking a deep breath and going, what's actually happening now, trying to sort too many things out. And I feel that this is for the person that's watching as well today, because your masculine could be asking you to ground yourself. Don't be too much in the head, don't try and sort this out, don't try and work all this out, don't be too busy in your mind about this has got to be done, that's got to be done. You need to actually go out into nature. And I actually said that before I did the additional message. Ground yourself. You maybe walk in nature with bare feet. Eat healthy foods. Yeah, you need to be more in what's happening in the now, not in your head. And your head, you know, your mind controlling you and trying to be rushed about everything and overthinking, basically, overthinking everything, trying to work out how's this going to happen then, how's that going to happen. I've got this to do, I've got that to do, and you need to actually be outside in nature and take some deep breaths. And the weather recently has been beautiful where I'm living, so I hope it is where you are. So spend some time outside, ground yourself, walk with nothing on your feet, barefooted, and connect yourself to the angels and God. Be in the moment and let God take control of everything, not you. Don't you try and control it. So this could be what your masculine is experiencing, or your masculine wants you to know. This is what I'm getting from it. You need to ground yourself. And then when you're not in your head and you're connected to God and you're balanced, this is helping your masculine as well. So balance things out. Don't spend too much in your head. Not too much time in the 5D, not too much time in the 3D. Just be aware of what's happening all the time. Just be aware of your thoughts, aware of what's happening, what you're doing, and always take care of yourself. Put yourself first. You've got to make time for yourself to help this situation that you're in to come into union with your masculine. This is part of, it's a big part of it. It's about having unconditional love for yourself and making time for yourself and knowing your worth. And when you know your worth, you will make time to go out in nature and ground yourself, because you know how important it is for you to be healthy and to have well-being, and that's a really good card. So yeah, take it how it resonates to you in your situation. If you feel it's for you, your masculine wants you to know that, or your masculine, could be doing, he could be spending a lot of time in nature, trying to balance his life out and, what's going on in his 3D and his spiritual world. Maybe he's too much in his head at the moment. And God is helping him and guiding him to actually chill about this situation, because as we've had many times before, these cards that come out recently are God is in charge and it's about divine timing. Just chill and concentrate on yourself. So yeah, I'm going to get another card. These are Archangel Oracle cards from Drawing Virtue as well, and these are the nice beautiful yellow cards. So what is the masculine wanting you to know, to the person that's watching today? Where's his energy? What's he up to? Nice clear message from God, angels. What is the masculine energy? What would he like the person to know that's watching today? What does he want his divine feminine to know? You know what to do. Right, let's read it. And it's Archangel Uriel. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. So God is helping your masculine, and he wants you to know. Your masculine could be telling you, you know what to do. Don't delay anymore. Trust your intuition. Trust the knowledge you have about a situation and act upon it without any delay. So this could be your masculine energy, where God is helping him and saying, you know what, just trust your your intuition, the knowledge you have on this situation towards the person that's watching, and act upon it because it's safe to do so, and don't delay it anymore. So he's been encouraged to actually take action of doing something, having the courage and the confidence to come forwards. Or your masculine could be saying to you, if there's something, as I said, always take it as it resonates to you. If there's something that you feel that you need to do in your intuition and you've got knowledge on something, don't delay it anymore, act upon it. I'm going to read the additional message as well. So, you are far wiser than you realise, and your inner wisdom has already given you the answer that you seek. Embrace this knowledge and trust it. If you're doubtful, ask me to give you the clear signs to validate your thoughts and ideas. I can also help you put your ideas into action and make decisions about the next steps to take. Just ask me, and then we'll be willing to work with you, and we'll help take action, help you take action on this situation. So he's been encouraged to actually use his intuition. He's to trust himself with the knowledge that he has, and it's safe to go ahead and take action with this this decision he wants to make. That is a masculine, what's happening with the masculine. Or, as I keep saying, these messages seem to be for the person I feel that's watching today as well. Is about you trusting your intuition and the situation that you could be in. Trust your knowledge and don't delay it, act upon it. Trust what you're feeling, trust the knowledge or the information, trust the signs that you've been shown from God in this circumstances or situation. And if you feel that there's something that you need to take action with in your life, do it right now. You're being encouraged. Your masculine's asking you to do it. And as I said, this could be about your masculine being encouraged to use the knowledge in this situation and trust his intuition, and about coming forward, having the courage to speak his truth, because that comes up quite a lot. So just put it into your situation. But both of these cards, to me, is for the person that's watching as well. Is what your masculine wants you to know, but maybe something that you've got to do. So let me know in the comments down below if you see where I'm coming from and it resonates to you. But either way, it's very positive and clear, these messages about your masculine and what your masculine is trying to say to you, if that resonates to you. So, but that's what I'm feeling from this reading today, is the masculine wants you to be, it's like a message from him, what he wants you to be doing. These cards are saying, that's how I'm taking it anyway. And it'd be interesting, so leave some comments down below. It'd be interesting if you do feel that as well. Right, so let's get Archangel Michael, because Archangel Michael is very, very important in this journey. He's about protection and guidance. So let's see what cards come out for Archangel Michael today. Okay, what cards going to come out today for the masculine, and what does the masculine want you to know, the person that's watching today? Where is the energy of the masculine, and what would you like the person to know today that's watching? Nice clear message, please. God is in charge. How amazing is that? I just said that. Thank you, God. Okay. Please help me let go of this situation, giving it faith and trust to your divine wisdom and infinite love, in order to resolve and heal everything and everyone involved. Yes. So here, God is poking his nose in here and saying, look, I'm in charge of this situation, and all the things that you're worried about, you need to hand over. And that's for the masculine and for you that's watching. Stop trying to control the situation and step out of the way and surrender to this situation and let God, let it unfold and happen in the 3D when it's meant to, when it's divine timing, because everything has to be aligned, and stop interfering and try and control the situation. You need to just live in the moment, cherish the moment that you're in, not rush to the end result all the time, and just allow God and trust God to take control and believe that this is going to unfold, and believe in the dreams, believe that that you're going to be with your masculine, you're going to be brought back together again. Stop doubting. And this reading definitely, as I said at the beginning, I usually tap into the masculine energy, but this is not just the masculine energy, this is for the person that's watching today, is where your energy's at, and it's God coming through and saying to you, God is in charge. And your masculine wants you to know that as well. Surrender to this situation, everything is in control. Stop trying to control it. I'm going to get the additional message as well, but it's funny how I said in the last card about God is in charge, and that one's come out today. So you cannot make this stuff up. And it's how I expected to do this reading today, and it just to be about the masculine's energy. But it's more and more so what the masculine wants you, the person, to know that's watching. So, and when you're listening to these messages and taking on board what your masculine God is trying to say to you, this is when you'll get the results that you're wanting. Right. Right, God is in charge. This card comes to you with the reassuring message that God is in charge, taking care of all the details. Give any worries to God and stop struggling against the flow. There's a natural course that is in this situation is taking, and it's important to trust things that are going in the right direction, because they are. So that is clear, isn't it? Basically step out of the way and go with the flow, stop resisting. And that's what I need to listen to. As I said to you, when I'm doing these readings, it's not just for the person that's watching, it's for me as well. It's helping me, and for me to, the stuff I'm saying to you is for me to say to myself. I'm saying it aloud, but I'm saying it to myself as well, because this is what I need to do, is step out of the way and stop trying to control this situation, and stop just allowing God to take control of it, and trusting, and living each moment and living each day, and stop trying to rush to the end result all the time. And that is really hard. It's not easy to do, because you just want to be with your divine masculine. You want to be with them. You feel this love, this unconditional love, and you feel this intense love, and you just want to be with them. You want to be brought back together. I do. That's how I feel. And I know it's hard to step out of the way, and because you want to sort it out, and you want to try and do everything you can to try and fix things and put things back together, but you can't. This is where you do have to hand it over to God. And this is the message to, all of these cards, and now all three of them have come out. I can say that this is what your masculine wants you to know, the person that's watching. This is how the words are flowing out of me today, is what your masculine wants you to know today. Is you need to ground yourself. You know what to do. You've got the knowledge. You've been researching. You know about all this to do with twin flames, or the circumstances you might be in that you need to act on to sort the situation out. Don't delay it anymore. Deal with it. And come on, God is in charge. And everything you're worrying about and everything you're doubting is being taken care of. And when you realise God is in charge, you will get more wisdom. You'll feel infinite, the more love. Everything will just feel like it's flowing so much better, instead of you pushing and resisting. And it's very funny actually, because my mum actually used those words to me last night in a message. Stop resisting. So yeah, I needed to hear that today. So it's definitely for the person that's watching. Your masculine wants you to know all these things. Ground yourself, stop being in your head, away with the fairies and being busy and trying to sort this out, trying to do that. Spend time in nature. Walk around barefooted. And that's funny because I'm actually walking around barefooted today. So this is so funny how this all these signs and things and how all this unfolds and the story unfolds, and you just can't make it up. That's how magical it is, God's love. So yeah, that is very positive. So take that on board, guys, and put it into your situation. If it does resonate, let me know in the comments down below, because I'd love to know. Right, now this is where the energy is of how your masculine is feeling towards you. So let's see what's coming up. He's ready. He's feeling ready. That's the energy he's in. He's in a good place then, so he's feeling ready. He's taking, you know, he's dealt with things and he's feeling more ready. He's ready to come forwards. And he's ready to communicate. Yeah, there we go. How amazing is that? He's ready to communicate. So if you get any messages or you get something happen to you, let me know in the comments down below that, you know, about if there has been communication. But this energy, the masculines that we're tapping into today, he's ready to communicate. It might not be for everybody, and that's what's come out today. So that's really, really happy and positive news. And what would he actually communicate? What is he wanting to communicate to you, the person that's watching today? And what's he actually communicating with 5D? We've started a new month today, it's the 1st of June. I'm scared of you. Your masculine says, you'd say, I'm scared of you. Oh. He's scared of you. So you need to send energy that's healing and loving towards your masculine to make him feel secure and not to be scared of you. He's scared of speaking his truth. He's scared of the fact, this love that you have for each other, he's never experienced it. He's scared of how you're going to react. You know, just put it into your situation, but he's feeling scared. So, don't be scared of one nothing. What else would he say to you if he had the chance? Oh yes, he's feeling scared. He's ready to communicate, but there's things, that's what's holding him back. These is the things that are holding him back from communicating. So I'm scared of intimacy. So both of those messages today is about being scared. So the person that's watching, feminines, you need to be sending your masculines loving energy, forgiveness, just healing energy, reassurance. Talk to your masculine like I do. Like you would if you're saying a prayer. Speak aloud and talk to him when you're outside in nature, when you're on your own, like you'll talk to God, talk to your masculine and help him not be so scared. But he's definitely feeling more ready, this masculine that we've tapped into today, about communicate. He wants to communicate, he's feeling ready. But there is an issue here where he's scared of you and he's scared of the intimacy. He's scared of feeling that love. He's scared of the love that he's feeling. He's scared of getting hurt. He's scared of how you're going to react. He's scared of all the responsibility. He's scared of letting you down. He's scared. Yeah, he couldn't, you know, it's about being scared of that closeness with somebody, about being intimate. And I've said to you before, this is stuff, actually, this resonates with me, because what your masculine is feeling is what you're feeling as well. So you need to ask yourself these questions, because I am scared. I'm scared as well. So if I'm scared, how am I to expect my masculine to be able to not be scared? That's how it works, because you're one soul. So I need to work on this as well. So maybe you need to ask yourself that question as well, because I'm scared. I'm scared of my masculine as well. I'm scared of intimacy. I'm scared of, yeah. So this is really funny. I think this is really funny, because I need to sort of talk to myself and sort myself out about why I'm scared as well. So this is funny. So if this resonates with you, let me know in the comments down below, and ask yourself what you're scared of. I'm scared of my masculine because I look at him and because I think he's very, very clever, very powerful, very powerful. To me, he's very clever. He's beautiful. I just think, yeah, he's. I can't put into words, but it scares me, yeah, because I don't know. It just does scare me, because he's so beautiful and he's very clever, and obviously it's about me not feeling good enough. And yeah, this for me is about, I'm scared of him, and because the love is so powerful, and it's always been about me not feeling good enough for him. And yeah, being close, the physical side of things, not feeling good enough, not being good enough. Yeah, so this is a big message today. I didn't realise this reading was going, and I've exposed myself, my fears as well. So, but that's what this is about. It's about me showing you guys of what I'm going through, and how I'm trying to align with my soul. So there's some work I need to do, because I am scared. And when I'm not scared, that's when it won't affect my masculine. So that is why your masculine's feeling like that, and why my masculine's feeling like that, because I'm scared of those things, and I still need to work on those things. I need to feel good enough, and the reason why I'm going silent, because I'm trying to think of what it is I'm actually scared of. And in my experience as well, I've always found it really hard to use my voice in front of my masculine. So yeah, think about that one. I'm going to be thinking about it. Right, now I'm going to get... That was funny. I hope you found it funny, and it cheered you up a bit listening to me going on, because that's completely blown me away. I wasn't expecting that. Right, the reminder cards to bring forth your beautiful divine inner spirit, and what does God want you to know today? Even though there's lots of messages actually for you today, the person that's watching. It's what your masculine wanted you to know, these cards, and this is from what God wants you to know, this card that's going to come out next. Sun energy again. There you go. Sun energy. We had that about 2 readings ago. So the sun is so beautiful and inspirational. It's our core energy. Now it's time to really connect with the sun. Spend some time in the sunlight and feel the amazing energy light up your heart and soul. Imagine the light filling your beautiful divine body with bright, white, pure divine love. Spend some time in the sunlight. Allow the light to penetrate your soul and fill you up with so much love and light. Light, like a refueling of energy. If the sun isn't shining today, then be patient and do this on a sunny day. And the powerful affirmation you can say is, I connect to the sun and its powerful energy, and I feel rejuvenated and full of love and light. So it's about sun energy again. So if it is sunny where you are, spend some time outside, ground yourself. The sun uplifts everybody and gives off good energy, makes you feel good, and you just feel more positive anyway. And I've been spending a lot of time in the sun and by water, by going to the beach. So just spend some time outside, guys, in nature, and get that sunlight to help you. That's what God wants you to know. Spend some time outside, make time for yourself, and imagine that light filling you up and refueling your body with such beautiful positive energy. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope you enjoyed me giggling along and sharing and making a fool of myself of stuff that I'm talking about. But yeah, it's really made me realise, you know, what I'm saying, because the masculine he wants you to know that he's scared of, there's two things here, and it's basically whatever he is going through, or he's feeling, his emotions, is what is going in with you as well, and stuff that you need to deal with. And when you're doing it, that's when it sorts him out. So but if you do get some communications, let me know as well, because I'll be really interested, because this, you know, the energy is he's ready, he wants to communicate, but he could be feeling scared of you about coming forward, and he is scared of this intimacy, of closeness. And I would say the person that's watching today you're feeling that way as well too, because I've just said and been honest and said that's how I feel. So anyway, right, I'll be with you in a couple of days, guys, to tap into the masculine energy and whatever wants to come out. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you liked it, and I'll see you in a few days when I'm sending my love, support and light to you all, and I'll see you soon. Take care, bye.